Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome to Darkest Dungeon 2, the Third Kingdom. The Crimson Bugs exist. Hold on, let me actually, select. There it is. The kingdom's under siege by the Curse of the Court.
The Crimson Courtiers.
The Crimson Courtiers. It's the Third Kingdom's module. It's been released. The Crimson Court DLC from Darkest Dungeon 1 featured Bloodsuckers, insects in the Crimson Court. They're back for their debut in Darkest Dungeon 2. I gotta be honest, I'm surprised that they didn't start with Crimson Court, like bring it back and then have a new thing. Well, I would have started with Secrets of the Coven, then done Crimson Court. Hunger of the Beast Clan is its own unique thing in Darkest Dungeon 2, so maybe that's why they started with it. Look, I'm not a game designer. Let's play bugs. Infestation and infection. Hatched from the stagnant, brackish waters of the coast, a supernatural contagion is swarming inland. A hateful malediction borne upon whining wings. Dripping from chittering mandibles, a blood fever unparalleled in its potency, a crimson curse. These guys were very annoying in Darkest Dungeon 1. My general go-to strategy in Darkest Dungeon 1 was ignore the DLC until I had like a party of level 3, level 4 heroes, because the Crimson Curse, you can't get rid of it until you beat the bosses in the DLC, and they are very tough and very high leveled. There are new maps as well. Previously you had Last Stand, Ridgeline, and Convergence. Now you have Constellation, Hare's Lament, and The Chain. An expansive kingdom where all roads in the end lead to the center. Okay, underground travels are the double diamonds. The black diamonds are camps. The white diamonds are normal inns. And then the white diamonds with a second outline are underground travel points. All roads in the end lead. Oh, you know what that means? The final battle is going to be in the very center of the map. There you go. Hare's Lament. Severely limited underground travel, yet you can only go corner to corner on this one. Very interesting, also lots of camps. A very annoying map, it seems. The Chain. A small kingdom promoting cycles of travel. Listen to the wind blow, run in the shadows. You're just gonna basically be going loop-de-loop around, except really annoying when you have to loop-de-loop around and go down underneath and fight pigs and what are the other ones? Slimes, oh that's right, the slimes. I don't know which one to pick. I would probably go Constellation. There are way more inns though, which means you're gonna have to spend a lot of time upgrading all of the inns. The Chain, because there's so few inns, you don't really have to worry about travel as much. Like you can just upgrade the 7 inns, it's very cheap, and then just go, right? So I think the big one is gonna be the hard one because of so many inns. We can do the big one. Disposable says do the big one, I'll do the big one. I think we'll go for, I can't remember which one of these we've done last time. 45-day limit. What was my last Darkest Dungeon 2 run? Was it Stygian or Blood Moon? Was not a bad difficulty, I think. Having a few less days generally doesn't matter too much. The big difference here, though, is that you do have fewer days before the escalation, the day 2 escalation, and that really ratchets it up on the difficulty. You know, give me a second here. Okay, last time I played on Stygian, I guess it's time to crank it up to Blood Moon. I feel like I'm gonna have to know more about like specific hero paths and when to upgrade them, but we can give it a try, and if we die, well, I mean, we could do another run or not. is always a possibility. We can do some Blood Moon, it'll suck, but here we go.
The Crossroads, a beacon for the broken and the battered.
There's also been like Darkest Dungeon 2 updates. I know that this screen has been way more updated. You can also explicitly declare which heroes are being deployed to the Kingdom's game mode. Shift-click to toggle from the Kingdom's roster, so you can choose which ones that you want to have on board. I don't know what we're going to need. Like, I really don't know what type of units we're going to be looking for. So what units do I like? I really like the Crusader.
Metal and man.
He's
Soldier
real
and sword.
damn good.
Forged in the fires of
Didn't we
war.
have like some sort of cool crit build last time too with some good relics? I think it was maybe the Hellion or the Grave Robber getting like sick crits constantly. Allows you to make secondary parties easier, says username. This was available in the last Darkest Dungeon 2 campaign we did, but it's a little bit more explicit since the first time around. You can actually select the people who appear in the Kingdom's game mode. You have to select enough, but still. I do like the Grave Robber. At the very least, she's going to be on. I really do like the Hellion too. Damage output can be pretty high. The Abomination can be real fun. Maybe just do like, toss a couple of people on board. Oh, dude, Vestal, I love.
Sister of battle.
Bounty Hunter is also pretty fun. He's got a lot of different abilities that synergize off of marking. Oh, also, hold on a second. You're all Wanderers. What do you have? Might, Stunning Blow, Zealous, Rallying Cry, and Bulwark of Faith. I wonder why we see the regular, like, upgrades of the characters. I thought it should have been random. This doesn't actually look very random, at least not right now. What if we do something like...
into the catacombs of the mind.
Okay, we have to take Mud so that he dies.
A fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
What if we do like a... We don't get any named party, but we have to take Mud because he always dies in my games. I love the Vestal, and I love the Crusader as well. The Grave Robber is just a nice character to have. Maybe we'll do something like this. We have some mobility in the party, good damage output. Do you have point blank shot? No, but you do have open vein and double tap. All right, and you don't have the lunge. We'll have to upgrade that on you. For now, let's let it go. Heroes deployed in the kingdom. Okay, we've 1, 2, 3, 4. You can select 8 different people. I would like the Plague Doctor. I would like to bring along probably the Man-at-Arms. I do like the Man-at-Arms and the Hellion. Leper, I mean, Crit Leper would be really fun if we can get that. I don't like the Occultist or the Runaway. Flagellant's OP, which makes me not really love him. I like the Abomination. Duelist, I don't understand. And then we'll go for like a Runaway and... Jester can be pretty interesting. If someone wants to be the Jester, they can bring the Jester. So we would have a Plague Doctor, a Man-at-Arms, a Hellion, a Jester, a Leper, a Runaway, a Bounty Hunter, and an Abomination. Oh, both the Occultist and the Runaway have gotten recent reworks. I remember that for the Occultist. He's require self 3 token. Hold on, they changed his tokens. They also changed this token browser. It only gives you things that are appropriate for what you're looking at. So his tokens are now unchecked power. At the round start, he will burn per token. It's not a chance anymore. I wonder if you can still block it. What the heck is that symbol? Stealth? Binding Shadows gives him stealth when the target is comboed and it ignores stealth. Increases the chance to 100 when you are stealth. Ignores combo effect when stealth is stealth. I see. You cannot gain stealth if you're in stealth, but you can use this to gain unchecked power when you're in stealth, hitting an enemy, ignoring their stealth. It's so confusing. But, okay. You know, it's something. I wish I could see all of his skills on this screen. Anamnesis is a shuffle, requires you to have 3 unchecked powers and applies 3 bleed to everyone. Sacrificial stab, gain unchecked power on a killing blow or when the target is comboed. It does damage. Versus corpse that has a guaranteed 100% damage. It also has execution 1 on upgrade. Weakening curse of vulnerability. Oh man, I do love the curses though. Oof. Okay, what if we dump like the Man-at-Arms for an occultist? I do love the curses for single target enemies and debuffing them. It is really handy. Sure, let's roll this party. I like it. Even the runaway has had its use at times. And then we can maybe experiment with the 2 runaway and occultists. Okay. Let's embark. We'll give people names in a minute. You can tell me what names you want in the chat. Username says, I want the grave robber. You know what? You can have it, because the man himself, Verdacula, hasn't shown up lately.
But found stagnation instead.
So we've got these pustules everywhere of Crimson Curse. We can get a trinket or supplies. I think we'll get trinkets as we go. It's probably not even going to be a good one, but the supplies, you know, we need items early.
In crisis, no gain.
Yeah. I mean, whiskey and medicinal herbs, I think, are fine. Good enough early. Well, we do, if I remember how this works, we do 1 normal combat against zombies, and then at the end, we'll get a sneak peek at what we're expecting to see from the Crimson Court enemies, and then... Oh no, we're just starting with the Crimson Court this time around. Ooh, Tactical Thinkers. Round start, 15% chance of a big dodge token. Lethal Feint, gain on miss, crit on the Crusader. And Neat Freak. Head injury on the Vestal, oh good. It's not bad, because if she's dazed, her heal can come out later. Tingle Tactician. Tingle Tactician is just Tactical Thinker, but bad. Yep. Cosmic Hater and Off Guard. Combat start days, round start vulnerability. That's pretty bad. We have Shadow Fade, Absinthe, Poison Dart, Thrown Dagger, and Pick to the Face. Wait a minute, this is definitely not the starting kit of the Grave Robber. Also, what's going on with the HP bars? HP bars have quarters built into them. I don't know why. How interesting. What do we have here? We have the Supplicant, the Cocoon, the Supplicant.
What can we learn?
Oh, this, I know that this menu got a lot better. Oh my god, you can mouse over things. What a world. You can see all of the effects on a unit. I think you can also see their combat items. No, it would show up here. Speed also doesn't show up. Okay, so, oh no, it does, bottom left. Minor improvements, not enough. Segmented to show 25, it's just segmented to show quarters? I mean, I can look at it and know roughly what it is. That seems like such an unimportant change, you know what I mean? Like, who cares? It's poison you. It's also good damage. You're dazed. That's unfortunate. Hematemesis. Sorry, hematemesis. I know that because it's the pill in Isaac. Now you've been moved back, unfortunately. So we might have to do some smacks. I want to kill the cocoon before it hatches. Okay, you have a... Right, you do have that unchecked power thing. You, I can't help but notice the cocoon didn't even get an action. So it might get an action next combat, or like next turn. Hematemesis. +2 blight dealt when escalation is 3 will not move forward through other supplicants. And it moves you forward. So you want to be at the front. Oh, you know what? I understand. The reason why it doesn't move you forward is so you can't push them around to make them waste their turns moving forward to the front. That feels very strange. Like, why not just let the player interact with that mechanic of moving? Double tap, more damage when the target is low on health. I don't want to know what this thing does. It's gone. It's bugs. It turns into bugs. The swarm. That's weird. They're poisoned. I don't know how we poisoned bugs. I shot bugs. Stressful buzzing. Bleed and a debuff that were resisted. The bugs are bugging. I guess we'll murder you. They changed the icon for stealth, and now I don't understand what it is. Oh, you just mouse over it and it tells you the name of all the stuff. So what is this? More damage when comboed, ignores armor, ignores guard and stealth, and dodge when stealthed, and has more crit chance. I guess it doesn't matter which one we use. Make a corpse.
A righteous action.
Kill the swarm. Do you have a heal? I need to check that Vestal one more time. Okay, that's a good crit. Can we kill you, hopefully? We have a Wicked Slice. That'll do, pig.
Straightforward and effective.
Take all. Okay. But we're gonna get another little event here. Do you have a heal? Divine Grace requires target to be below 33% health. Heals 20%. Did they nerf Divine Grace? I feel like it used to be more than 20% healing. I thought it used to be like 25, 33 or something to that effect. Maybe even more.
In this world, wealth is worthless without
You know,
purpose.
it's something that I've always criticized about Darkest Dungeon 2, especially more as it gets developed more and more and more and more and more. But the constant reworking of classes and changing of skills and mechanics does lead to a bit of just fatigue and having to relearn everything every time. What do you do? What does this skill do? How does this work? For the most part, they're roughly the same, but the little changes do change the balance. Okay, the Esquire. You have dodge and riposte. You've also applied a combo. Dodge quality increases with the escalation. Okay, so he'll get big dodge tokens later on. For now, we can probably work down a supplicant, but maybe the one in the front is better because the Crusader can hit him. You know, we should be able to knock him out here. Could use a Zealous just to trigger the riposte, but honestly, why not just ignore him for now until he's the last unit remaining? Because he's going to be moved right here. There must be a low blight chance. We keep resisting it.
There is
Yeah, you got a 40% chance. Tracking shot, remove dodge, and mark a target. Double tap does damage. Open vein is a bleed or big bleed when the target is comboed. These guys bleed easily, and they burn. What? The supplicant bleeds and burns. This guy blights. Okay. Well, let's remove you. Let's just hit you. Then we can focus you, and then we'll try to remove your dodge next turn. I would like to kill you. It's like that slime enemy that buffs when other units die. I have a feeling that that cocoon is going to do something else, though, because it does have an action, but I suppose it could work like that. The Thirst. You've... Wait, what?
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
You have a dodge plus and a crit. Oh. Gain on hit, it's not all 4 of these tokens, it's 1 of these tokens, or 2 of them. He gained speed, sorry, he gained crit and dodge. And because he was in the back, he was able to use it, and priority skill meant that he was forced to use it. Okay, so next time he'll attack, he'll guaranteed crit and keep stacking up dodge. But he's in the front, so he can't do that right now. What an annoying dude. What a jerk.
A petty hindrance.
But let's remove all of your tokens. Apply some combo. We can do more damage while you're comboed, or we can go for a stun. Your stun resist is actually not that bad. It also does remove your crit token. Also, the riposte moves him back 1. Interesting. That wasn't stunning blow, was it? No, it doesn't move back. How did it? Oh, it removed the combo because he riposted, not because. Sorry, it removed the crit because he riposted, not because of stunning blow. If we upgrade stunning blow, it removes the crit, but we just tanked it, which is still totally fine. Okay, so he can be blighted, so let's blight him. I see, he gets moved to the back on the riposte, and then he does the move forward again. So really what we want to do is try to purge the corpses. By purging corpses, he cannot do the lunge, which requires back to positions. So let's wipe corpse. We could shoot him, but I think I would prefer maybe just to see what other move he has. Like, we're not gonna die here. So let's, oh, he stun resist, right. Which will resist the daze, I'm pretty certain, so. I wish it didn't, but I think it does. It's the same type of token. So what do you do at the front? Through the dodge, skewering repartee. Ignores block. Oh. What? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm reading these incorrectly. Red is not. Red is me. See, on this one, yellow is me, blue is the enemy. On this one, red is me, yellow is him. So, skewing repartee he can do from the front. Rapier's wit he can do from the front. Okay, he can hit the first 3 positions. I was just reading it wrong. I was like, he can't do anything from the front. No, he can. All right, that's fair. That's fine. I understand. All right, we get the Membranous Wing. A friendly target gets dodge and speed. Permanent speed for the battle. And Bloodsuckers' blood. The call is unyielding. The urge irresistible. Only the blood will quell this thirst. No quest item, which is what I thought we would get from this, but we'll probably get it at the inn.
Modest homespun comforts are still something to cling to.
The infection spread must be met with cleansing fire. Control this virulence that we may have time to develop a cure. All quest steps are communicated on item descriptions. The fuel requisition. Scour the countryside for fuel oil of any kind. Hoarders, hospitals, and refugees, all decent folk, must contribute. So we need to go to a hoarder, a hospital, and refugees, and get fuel. Okay, take all. Underground travel network available at the first farewell. Junia gained a quirk, the alert sleeper. Understood.
The kingdom
We should not have
tenuously
picked a big
to
map.
order.
We should not have picked a big map. Not for...
Look to your defenses. They will
Not
soon
for
be tested.
a short run, I think. Okay. So where are we? We're here at the first farewell. There's travel points there, 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 here, and here, but not in the two bottom corners. Little Pig is gonna have to be defended. We should also upgrade, and we should get, you know, arbalisters and whatnot, if we can. We
Each
have to equip this.
improvement, a new variable in the equation
yes.
of your fate.
Can't remove it, has to be equipped. And check the upgrades, which are not the
Conventional
provisioner,
fare,
not the mastery, in
but
upgrades.
fairly priced.
We have 30 in materials. We could upgrade. Wait, it already has conscript support? Do all of them have that by default? Hold on. Where's the map?
A new dawn, a new
8%.
disaster.
0%. No, only this one has that. So the Abomination has 3 people behind him. Is that so that you, like, just don't lose if you only have one party member coming with you at the beginning or something? Why would you ever want that? Anyways, interesting. A combat or an in item. You're gonna need the blood. I understand that. We'll equip, not you. Oh my god, I can change equipment on units who are stationed here but not a part of the active party. They've done it! Small quality of life improvements for the win. Dear God. Christ, it's just nice to see the little things. Ugh. Now, I still hope that I can unequip things and be over capacity and then just manage my inventory, but we'll see how that works. Okay, so we can, with 30 in materials, we can upgrade down to partisan fighters. I do still think that I would prefer to have more and cheaper items available for purchase. We can start getting things purchased ourselves. However, if I look at the map, I think I'd rather have that on middle ground inns. Like if we come down here to the Tranquil Frog, that might be a good place for it because from here, it'll affect more areas when we upgrade it. Maybe even the House of Seven Lamps. And we're gonna be traveling this way probably frequently. Here at the corner, we probably won't be traveling too much. So I might actually hold off on upgrades. It has default people in it, so we don't really need to do anything there. We'll check the provisioner to see if there's anything that we want. Creature Den and Oasis location scouting could be something. Everything else though, I'm like, Nightshade is important for the fatigue heal, I think. Although I'm gonna try to be better about actually managing fatigue, which I tend to be bad at. I think we're not gonna really do too many upgrades here. We can get new
Experience,
unlocks
however
if we
painful,
upgrade
is the
the
greatest teacher of all.
mastery trainer, but we probably don't need to do that this early in the run. And I would, I think, like to unlock a couple of things maybe at the next inn that we travel to. We can get Lunge, Holy Lunge on Reynald. I think would be nice. So yeah, for now, I think we'll just travel. And then we'll give people names. So I scrolled up. Disposable did in fact call Grave Robber. X says, do I get to be a named hero? Really, just like whoever you want. Whoever you want. All right, let me, can I name the other people? I can't. All right. There you go. Well, the name doesn't fit, but you said that they both got reworks. So there you go. And who is next? Well, of course, Dismas has to die early in the campaign, so there you go. Bellatrix says, Silksong literally tomorrow, what a time to be alive. If tomorrow is yesterday and also a week from now, then yes. It does fit, there you go. Okay, Plague Doctor has to be our local PhD. Plague Hottie Doctor, I guess. Excuse me. Did we do. Sierra said they wanted the Jester. Hope you're having a good day. I'm a clown IRL. There you go. You're a clown in the game. You know what? X, what do you want to be, X? Gonna give it to you. Well, okay, who's gonna give it to you? He's gonna give it to you. Definitely. Velatrit trying to burn us down with a fake Silksong move. News, there you go. It's not gonna fit. So you're Velatrit. Better than Wangus. You know what? Boudica, Hellion. That's not how you spell it. But it doesn't fit if I spell it correctly. So no S involved. Okay, we've got a leper. Okay, well, Abomination, you know, obvious. So everyone else... Oh no, Junia needs a name. Junia? Punished by the worst character for lying. I see. They're not the worst character. There are worse characters. All right. Baldwin the Leper, you're gonna be Broseph. Because he's a bro, Seth. And then finally, Junior. He wants to be the Vestal. I like Vestals, so if you want to be a Vestal, I'll try to keep you alive. Let's see, what else do we need? We have a invasion in progress. We need to move people over. It's gonna be in 6 days.
Anticipate.
Let's start getting people kind of aggregated. Slash, we need to also... Oh, you can cancel now. We also do need to keep people spread out so we can swap out party members and keep the fatigue down. So for instance, Plague Doctor, Bounty Hunter,
Be mindful. Travel on
they can kind of
purpose,
meet up
not
there,
without
and then
risk.
we can swap a couple of them out. These folk, I was gonna try to like keep them roughly centralized and spread out, and then we can kind of just bring them together when we need them. They've got a little horseshoe when they're being moved as well. So we'll meet the Plague Doctor and the Bounty Hunter in 2 days. Then we'll send people off to the Wee Little Pig. We could also go down there, but there's no reason for us to be there. We don't get, like, fast travel points unlocked. We want to prefer focusing on those directions and also the middle of the map so we can get lots of upgrades where they're going to be a little bit more impactful. That's why I'm just going to let, I think, the Abomination and normal-ass dudes kind of handle the defense here. They should be okay. I suppose what we could do, real quick, like, is we can give people items like medicinal herbs. You know what, though? The Abomination can rip and roar and use his abilities for free. They won't affect the people defending. How interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could come up here for the inn treasure. We'll think about that. In which case, maybe we'll keep the Hellion there, and maybe actually move the Jester down there. We can, if we go up instead of down, then these people can all coalesce here at the Little Pig, and we can come up here and get the inn treasure. Up, down, same difference to me, right? Okay. I think we're good. You know, the first few days are just going to be combat. We're going to try to accumulate cash so that we can get all of the good stagecoach items as quickly as we possibly can. And we need to get blood. So let's do it, I think. Health's a little low, but we have a healer. Let us, why is there an exclamation mark here? You just telling me about this? It's fine. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. I wish we could still upgrade right now, but I don't want to spend in materials here. We'll do it later. How do we... Oh, right. We have to... where are we going? We're going here. To the camp. How do we say we're going to the camp? Where... It's been a while since I've done this. How do we tell our people where they're going? Kingdom, camp, travel. How do we... what? My... Camp. Oh! What? Now it works. Hello? Was I clicking on the wrong camp? I think I might have been clicking on literally the wrong camp. We're here, we're going here. Okay, that was...
Blinding snow, biting
Look, I might be
wind,
silly. I might be
and
dumb.
lurking in the
I
floor.
accept those, both of them, but
Oblivion's spawn.
shrug. Pretty sure I was just looking at the wrong camp. No, there was a mountain there. There's probably a mountain at the other camp too. Okay. I got it. We're okay. We understand what we're doing, mostly. Lair. A lair boss on day 1. Of course I do, runs of this game and I never get a lair boss. They're gonna give me a freaking lair boss on day goddamn 1, huh? I don't really want to fight, but we can always do the first 2 fights and then bounce. Or we could try to fight a lair boss.
But do it quickly.
What's the boss on the tundra? Not someone you ever want to fight. And also someone you're very, very, very forced to fight in the base game. Username says it would be funny, but I'm on the party. We could always just restart. Or I can Alt-Tab, create a copy of the save file, and then reload it if we get party wiped. I don't want to do this party wiping on like the first week, which is what normally happens. But let's do the first few rounds of combat and we'll see how it goes. Because we don't have to do it, we can flee. But we also have no upgrades, no combat items, no party items. We have the Membranous Wing, and that's it. Okay. You need to go alter. You are giving everyone buffs. I forget exactly what buffs. I think it's mostly just healing, if I remember correctly. You're DOT'd, but I think we can save the herbs. Zealous is a guaranteed dot, basically. That's kind of nice. He resisted it. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. By the way, so if you're wondering, the boss is the big guy, the exalted one, the 3-pip unit. I forget his name. I forget what he does. It's that guy. He's a jerk. It's the dude who can hit you for like 50 damage and apply 40 blight. How's the derusting? Rustful, very rustful. We have no stress relief on this squad. Ah, that might be a bit of a problem. You're gonna give me a guaranteed crit. I can't stun you. You are not dead, so we should do a Zealous. I'm glad it landed. We can't remove your crit. We could try to do a lot of damage, but we're not going to do a lot of damage. Absinthe could be useful to give us a quick dodge token or two. But don't you normally crit the dude in the front?
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Blood commune, that's the big one, right? Well, you might go for her, and if she dodges it, then that's a really good use of our time to avoid that crit. Although if the Crusader goes first, maybe we can stun you. Okay, let's get a combo. There is a Crusader stress relief skill. I guess we can unlock it later, but we don't have it right now, which is the problem. Consecration of Fortitude, which one is that? Alt Control, there it is. Fortitude. Block or dodge? If I daze you with a 60% chance, then maybe we can move first next turn. Your speed is 3, your speed is 2. Your speed is 5, your speed is 5, your speed is 2. I mean, he can tank it if he gets hit, so maybe we'll just try to let him tank it. Hey, we're moving before you, perfect. Could also give him the Membranous Wing, but I feel like we should save that. So we are not going to hit you this turn. Instead, we're gonna go for probably dude in the back. Annoying crit, annoying blind, but I suppose it's not too bad. Tracking shot doesn't remove the blind. I thought it did. I thought it did. So instead we'll just pistol shot in the back. He'll be the next target. I know we need to deal with the dude who I said that we needed to deal with. The problem is we can't kill him. You are dead. You did do a blood bond. I guess you can use the crit for either one of those attacks. Unless I'm just misreading it again. No, yeah, blood commune, blood bond. One's a single target, one's a multi-target. I accept this, I accept this. Now's a good time, I think. Go for the stun. You resisted it. I hate that that burns up the combo token. And we haven't dodged... Well, I guess we did dodge the crit on you. I guess I'm happy with that. We might be able to kill you. Annoying time for weakness. If it high rolls, it does get a kill. There you go. I accept this. And now it's just 4 corpses. I'm counting him in that number. One day we'll actually dodge. So the heal, target has to be below 33% health, and it's only a heal for 20. It's a really, really light heal. And we have nothing that we can do here to actually, like, give us any HP, so we might as well just kill you. I guess the Crusader can get rewards. Let's advance. It's this guy. Oh, we get a little bit of a heal in between. The flesh warps. His whole deal, if I remember correctly, is that he will change what he's strong against. Right now he takes less melee damage. I don't think that's for the entire battle. I think eventually it'll change to ranged damage. So you got to time when you want to actually go in for a hit. So I'm just alt-tabbing for a quick moment, looking for something. Who made Darkest Dungeon 2? Red Hook. Red Hook. Poison Dart, Thrown Dagger, Pick to the Face. Pick to the Face can't hit the altar. I think we do need to hit the altar first. These enemies will probably start trying to give him buffs. The Crusader can't really hit him at all. A bit unfortunate, but we'll punch through the armor, do some damage. You're dazed. I hate you. Yeah, worship is the problem here. It's Bulwark. This guy does do a lot of damage because he's just a melee hitter, so the regen will probably help us a lot. Vestal actually, like, really good at dealing damage. Clarion Call did purge a couple of my block tokens. He's almost stress panicked. You are dead, thankfully. I don't love how close my Crusader is to having a panic attack, but he'll live, mostly. Great crit. Stress relief? No? All right, fine. Tracking shot into a stun might be what we want next, but he does have really good stun resist, doesn't he? Come on, dodge token. Dodge token! All right. He burns. He does burn. Also applies a combo.
Unavoidable end.
2 stress per attack is also just terrible.
Grasp grows tenuous.
Stress resist. Didn't even know that could happen. So now he's at melee damage minus 50% again. Could have a good crit chance. 2 to 4 damage. Oh, right, melee damage takes less damage. So we'd be better off with like a... Probably Poison Dart, just to stack up Blight. Unless we wanted to try to stun him, but the Crusader is not going to act for a second. Why don't you dodge? So we've got 2 dodge out. We'll toss in a stun, which does work. Then we can smack him, apply a little bit of DOT, apply some burn. I would like to kill him before he can do one more attack. That's probably not going to happen. Oh, there's a... I see, there's a different icon for the Consecration of Fortitude telling you it's a rank-locked token. If we move, it doesn't move with us. It's got a little white bar under it. Hard to see, but it's there. Good dodges. The stress is whatever, the dodges were important. God, I wish you had one stress relief skill right now. Should have gone for the execution, that would have killed him. Because he does have death armor. Not like we can do anything else, we can't actually heal. I don't think. Can absinthe? Good crit. Stress relief? No? Alright, fine. So what do we get for doing this? I doubt we should do it, but I want to at least look. Chalk dust. Good. Plus speed, -1 stress for the party. Okay. Relationship, fine. Cleansing sensor, who cares? Sickening silence. When stain item is equipped, apply to attacker when hit, 6 blight when diseased. So useless. Snap judgment. At turn start, gain a speed. At turn start, add a positive token when your speed is high. At turn start, remove combo when your speed is super high and have a chance of getting an extra action. At turn end, -6 speed when last in turn order. So you only ever want to be first. I mean, that's really good. Per stained item equipped on the hero party, plus 10% damage, plus 10% max health, and plus 1 speed, -10% healing received, and -10% DOT resistances. That could be good, but like, I really don't think we're going to be surviving this. Almost certainly we will perish, which is why it could be fun. I am like, okay. Red Hook. Ignore the bloop bloop. Darkest Dungeon 2. Okay, I've made a copy of my save file. So I don't have to recreate the party. Do we want to try? Pretty sure we'll die, but we could try. Problem is, killing the backline while also hitting the boss, we don't really have a good party composition for that. But we do have some heals and dodges, and the Crusader is gonna have a panic attack, but he can block shots and regen. So there's something that we could do that. No one will ever know. People will know. I do want Snap Judgment if we can get it, though. It is a really good item. Look, if we lose, whatever. 145 HP. Loathing Made Manifest. He gets 2 actions per turn, and we've got the dude in the back. And he also heals if this guy ever, you know, heals him. So this is just a absolutely miserable fight. Unlikely to be stunned, but could be stunned. I mean, honestly, we just kind of have to go for him first. 2 block token is just annoying. We could put out the Membraneous Wing for dodge and speed. Who would want the speed? Probably the Crusader? Give him that for now. Try to poison you, because you do need to be poisoned. Just to put you on a timer.
Measured and
That's a good dodge. Prelude and then the fall is such a nasty combo. So Zealous would apply a combo, and then we might be able to put out a stun. Bulwark of Faith would put out a regen and taunt. I don't think we need that as much as we need to apply a combo, do some damage, remove 1 token. Dodging that twice is very stupid. I love it. I guess if he's taunted with the consecration, you know, we could maybe get lucky. Stop buffing him. So that's the double worship, which you hate to see. All right, do your job, Crusader. Do your damn job. How are we going to... It's not an auto dodge? No, it's a chance of dodging. Dodge tokens are only a chance. Which makes it very difficult to know when to actually plan to use those. We've done 1 damage. You know, we're making progress. We have to kill him before he acts. 4 damage is not very high. That does get the job done. We should have just waited for the Vestal to do that. There's Prelude, so now he's comboed, which means and blighted. We're gonna give him more dodge chance. And we are going to try to stack up some blight. We just need to do whatever we can. He's resisted it again. The fall, we dodged it. Doesn't remove the combo. Fall is very annoying. Here's another fall. No, it's Rapturous Beauty. We dodged the stress. We're blighted, but it's not that bad right now. Rallying Cry removes debuffs. I think we just want to Zealous. Next time he does the fall, it will land, though. Our DOTs are very unlikely to apply, unfortunately. But there's some damage. There's the fall, which is stress, and a panic. Meltdown, as expected. Which means that he is on death. He's almost on death's door, which is dangerous. We could heal him.
This one is inches from death.
Cooldown 2. He could just Bulwark of Faith again. But we should put out a quick heal. Rapturous Beauty, the fall, unfortunately, it gives him worship tokens, which is really bad for us, because the worship tokens means he can start summoning new people and doing a lot of damage. We just need to keep applying dots whenever possible. This is just going to do damage, but it's something. No burn, but it's okay. You only have 1 more dot turn. I'm going to let you keep it. And we're going to try to burn him again. Combo and burn. Now, because he's comboed, we can maybe inflict more bleed. He resisted it! And it removed the combo token, which is unfortunate. Prelude on the Vestal. We need to purge her dot and also probably move her. We don't have a lunge, so we might have to spend a turn moving to get her in the back, where he can't fall her. I would love to apply any DOT at all. That would be fantastic. If I taunt, he might have to force attack me, but I don't think that's how it works with the fall. So I think we're just gonna do a quick move. Prelude, super high dot. Which means he's probably gonna be on death's door, so we're gonna have to heal him next turn. Divine Grace will work, but unfortunately he has speed. Crusader literally might be dead right now, which would be awful, because this is the fall. It's going to land. It's going to put him on death's door. He doesn't get a speed debuff on death's door? That's unfortunate. This is scary. Exaltation. At least it missed him. We're not gonna have a heal before, and there's another unit. We're not gonna have a heal before he acts, which is just the biggest annoyance here. Preluded a unit who was already preluded is nice. Yeah, there's the death blow. All right, well, we're gonna lose, so we'll just reload. We ain't making it past this. Jacksepants, welcome. Darkest dungeon, indeed. Okay, if we were trying to win this, what would we do? We need to kill you. I say trying to win this. We are trying to win this. We're not going to, but we're gonna try. It's highly likely to kill. We have to do some damage. Finally, we applied some DOT. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Does crits not increase the amount of dot obtained? Did they change that? What do crits do now on DOTs? I mean, there's a lot that I still need to learn about how this, you know, the recent patches have operated. How does this work? Immediate combo before I can even act. Love it. Can you do that from the front? No. That's a pain. Might as well. Question is she gonna be able to live? Probably not. She only needs to survive one DOT. Oh, you created one of them in the front. How lovely. I suppose you should heal. Good shadow fade. I mean, can we do 70 damage to this thing before it kills us? That's a tough question. We have to kill the dude in the front though, because if they live and they get all of their tokens, they'll just heal the boss to full. Well, not to full, they'll just heal him like a quarter of his health bar. Makes it very, you know, problematic. There's the combo. And the stress. Do you die when you're on no HP? You do not die when you're on low HP. That's really nice, honestly. I appreciate that, thank you. Here, I'll do 1 damage. You know, at least the grave robber knows what the hell they're doing, right? Oh, I really needed that to kill. I really needed that execution to work there. Somehow she's alive. At a position to use the heal. Didn't get a kill! And there's worship. Because you're not dead. We should have just let him get the kill there. I am misplaying. I mean, I'm misplaying doing this. Boss day 1 going as expected. Well, you have to try. That's the thing. You gotta try. I refuse to say, oh, you asshole. I refuse to say that we're not going to give it an attempt. All right, let's do a quick little emergency exit here. As Mudacito gets the killing blow on the Deacon of the Deep. A horrible vision flashes before his eyes. Oh, I just had a premonition of our own death behind the door. We should avoid this battle, he says. Ah, everyone agrees. The tentacles on the spire there give everyone the heebie-jeebie and the freaky-freakies. We take our spoils and we run. Alive, but well. Well, enough. We're still gonna have a Crusader have a panic attack. All right, let's militia assistance encounter, or left of the combat. We're gonna have to do this at some point, but that's such a common event. I'm gonna go left, do the encounter, and then a question mark. By the way, if we're at day 10, I don't reload. If we're at day 1, I do it so that I don't have to rename everybody. Oh, speaking of names. Perfect. Hold on. Jaxie Plants, you can be my Vestal. Welcome. Hello, Chris. Oh, you got new headphones, huh? What kind of headphones are they, and do you like them? I like my open ear headphones because, and I don't know if you experience the same thing, but I like hearing myself when I talk. It helps me to just feel a little bit more consistent. I forgot if medicinal herbs heal stress as a username. I don't think they do. But we'll just, if we live a little bit longer, we'll just have him park at the camp. Oh, there's not gonna be anyone at the camp. We'll figure something out.
And apply it judiciously.
All right, let us murder. Most foul. Caca! You're dazed. I appreciate that. I didn't want to move with you anyways. What are you going on about? Now, if we bulwark, he'll be taunted, which is both a good and a bad thing. My Corsair's broken. These are 50% off. It's a Logitech G followed by a bunch of numbers. I don't know. Sounds good. I guess. 4 to 7, 5 to 11. No DOT. Let's go no DOT because if it rolled high, it could have killed him. If not, you're gonna have to do it. Okay, you are dead.
A promising development.
So Crusader is able to act. Do we want him to act? You know what? I do. Because if he does have a panic attack, we can heal him with the Vestal on her turn. Meltdown! Hopefully he doesn't get like a negative perk. No. Just relationships are in the pooper, but that's fine. If we swap him out, then he's not gonna have a relationship with anybody. Now, work on either of you. We do need to kill the unit at the front, but I do like focusing the ones at the back if I can. 4 to 8, 4 to 6. That's a huge crit.
This road cannot
That's a
be
pretty
walked
good heal,
alone.
and fixed a little bit of the relationship. You are dotted, but not for much. And you're also dead. I think we need to hit the unit in the front. Could try to burn him, or hit for 6 to 8. The burn is so likely to land, I like it. It didn't apply combo. Is that a chance of applying combo? Hold on, let me look at that.
There is beauty.
I hate that menu
in our
still.
imperfections.
25% chance of applying combo. That's real low. That's real low. You're blinded, but what else are you gonna do? I guess tracking shot might cure that. Gotta upgrade that consecration at some point. How dare you? I thought to myself, a holy instrument. I hear him say that every day. Now we'll just go for the damage. Any DOT on you is nice. Now we just need to try to kill you before you activate your crit, which I imagine is coming soon. So that's death's door and death if you don't heal. No, you went for the attack, which is mostly just annoying for the bleed again. And the stress. You cannot heal. You killed. which does mean that the Crusader will have an action, but I don't want them to lose health. So I think we'll just go for the kill here. Good crit, maybe some stress relief on people, just you. Look, that's not that bad. Plus 3% crit. It's good. I don't like the lower heal. I think we'll just chill on that for now. Probably sell it. Although I do like hoarding, no pun intended, relics, because if you hoard the relics, then they don't appear again until you sell them. If I sell it, then it has a chance of just showing up again, which is not what I want. If I'm selling it, it's for a reason.
A refreshing commune.
An oasis.
Burdens the mind.
Can we get items? No. Best we can do is one person get stress relief. That is just terrible. Why not give it to everyone? That's the thing about the oasis. It probably won't give you stress relief on the unit you want unless you get the items out of it. Why not just give the stress relief to anybody? They're all benefiting, right? Such a terrible event. Goddamn useless. All right, let's camp. It's been a long day. It's time for a break. Kind of want to be ambushed because I have a really fast Vestal who's just going to almost certainly get dazed, so her speed's not going to matter.
Blessings both.
Blundering. When moving, 1 damage. Oh, good. Safe route scouting and better damage in siege. Armor repair kit scavenged. Party became more fatigued. By quite a bit, too.
Each day brings new obstacles and new opportunities.
What was that sound? Brrr. Oh, they still show things like healing and whatnot happening on my party looking at the map, which is very annoying. Okay, so if we send the crew down to the little pig, they can defend it. I think we should have sent the abomination this direction. I think we should go up here. We can go through a little tangle. I mean, yeah. You know, they've done a really good job here of mixing up the regions on this map. It's not clustered as much. Like tundra's on the edge except for 1 tangle up here in the top corner. Kind of like that. So it doesn't really matter what direction we go in. We'll head to the rest there. In that case, these people are going to move to this pig.
Judiciously.
You guys can all come here, I suppose, and we'll just meet up at this place. And the abomination should follow us, but he doesn't need to move that fast. This is fine. This is fine. Close the map. People hate each other. Fatigue's rising. I don't think we need to use our anti-fatigue items. In fact, I don't think we need to use much of anything. I think we just chill. And rest. Which means I have to go to the map,
A new dawn,
say where I'm going,
a new
close the map,
disaster.
and rest.